Mr. Hall in the world of toys. Boxing, toy museums, reviews and reviews. Mr. Hall in the world of toys. Unboxing, toy museums, reviews and reviews. Mr. Hall in the world of toys. You know, if you follow this channel, that I live in Italy, but I live in the night. If you follow this channel, you know that this channel have an international audience, but especially US audience. And tonight, for the first time ever on my show, I have a special guest, a fellow YouTuber, fellow Italian YouTuber, because his heritage is from Bari, South Italy, like me. And my guest is Rocco the Great. And my guest is Rocco the Great. Rocco, welcome to my show.
Bravo.
Grazie.
Oh man, wow. That was usually I'm the one singing. It's really nice to be on the receiving end of that. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you so much to be right here. I'm very happy to meet you because I discovered we are friends in common, like Zakot was right here last week.
Yeah,
so I'm
great.
very happy to have you, and I'm very happy because we have something in common, not only the Italian heritage, you know, you like me, you build diorama, and I actually working on a huge diorama piece. This is just one room of the Wizard Tower of my castle that I'm still working since 2021, I believe.
Is that for your Universal Monsters?
It's for that. It's for Mythic Legions, for Lord of the Rings, Diamond Selects, or a lot of stuff.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings Diamond Select are very beautiful. Like,
absolutely.
That's one thing. Diamond Select, the articulation isn't crazy like Marvel Legends and all that, but they are beautiful to look at. Great on the shelf. That's
absolutely.
Yeah,
great sculpt. Actually, I think it's by Eamon O'Donoghue. There's also a friend of mine who was 2 times on the show. The designer behind that, and also the quality, the likeness is good. I love her. I did a lot of the stop motion also for that. And I like Diamond Select Toys stuff. There is also some comments in the chat. Shout out to Zorkin, and also shout out to the Dark Law and many other guys. They will be later. Guys, don't miss that, because this is a first time ever rocking the show. Don't miss that, because you will regret forever. But let's start, my friends, with the first topic. The topic of the week, you know, is just 1 hour flight from right here in Italy on London. And London was an important show, especially hasbro revealed a lot of stuff. And I want to talk about something, because there's something strange you never heard. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters, my friends. I'm a Ghostbuster fan.
Me too. I was just watching it last night. Isn't that weird? I just randomly put it on last night. It's so good. It's like every time you put it on, it's so good.
Absolutely. I am very happy for this ASLab new project. You remember the Proton Pack? It was something that I dreamed when I was a kid. And when I saw this reveal, my reaction was... What? Something like that, like the Boglins that say that, because it's really accurate from the movie. So it's something that I like. Maybe if I can say also that in general should be better if Hasbro do more projects for Ghostbusters. No, I mean more figures, and not only the afterlife stuff or the new movie, but maybe also the old ones, no? Ghostbusters 1 and 2. So
let's get those old ones, yeah.
What do you think about it?
So did you collect the plasma series? I thought it was a really nice line, but they did not sell. Those things were clogging the shelf, and I said this line's gonna be over. And it was, and it pretty much is dead, right? Did they ever confirm it?
Yeah, I'm agree with you for that, and also because come on, if you're a Ghostbuster fan, you want not just the merchandise of the new movie, but you
Yeah.
want to see something more iconic, like Diamond Select Toys did for Ghostbuster, for example. You remember?
They did the firehouse in the
Yeah.
front of it. I wish I half collected the whole firehouse, but then I could never find the other parts, so I gave up on it. And now I don't even know. I might have the parts somewhere, but they should re-release that. It would be amazing.
So I think that this ASLab is really cool, but especially to cosplay, you know what I mean, is a high price level cosplays equipment. So I love it. Probably this is something that I love my brother because we were kids, me and my brother, we play a lot with Ghostbuster replica Kenner. No, you remember the trap was really
Yes.
it was
Now,
really a toy. But maybe this one is something that my brother can love because he fell in love with the trap. I think somewhere I have that trap right here. So it's something cool for nostalgia vibes. But if you want to have also, I think we need more for Ghostbuster. But I love this project, however. What
so
do you think?
so you want like more props, like these big props that they're making?
No, I love these big props. I want more figures
Me too.
inspired by
Yes.
the original movies.
Yes, I
Okay.
want the original. The that new movie was all right. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, but give us more of the original characters. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw the movie. I did also a special show on my channel for that. I talked with my guest was Alex Kropenak. He's a amazing master of stop motion, a Ghostbuster fan.
Oh,
And I saw that was respectful for the fan, that movie, the
yeah.
scene with the tribute to Harold Ramis, the end with the old guys. I honest with you, when I saw when the first time that the little girl calls Ray Stans in the
Mhm.
occult book, that was a big moment to me. See once again Dan Aykroyd play Ray Stans, so that was cool. But
It wasn't
obviously,
bad.
my
It
my
wasn't bad.
Ghostbusters is low.
Did you
Go.
now hold on, let's get a little spicy. Did you like the girl Ghostbusters movie?
No.
No,
To
I
me,
didn't like it either.
it's garbage, that one.
Yeah, it was not, they should have named it something else. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing interesting in that one. This was, in my opinion, the real Ghostbusters 3 is impossible because you know what happened when Harold Ramis tried to do that as some relationship problem with Bill Murray. You know what
Yes.
happened between them. Then have like a strong altercation during the movie The Groundhog Day. No, the movie that
Oh,
was
Groundhog
played
Day.
by Bill Murray. Yeah, was
So
played by Bill Murray. The director was Harold Ramis.
yeah, he did
But
a
Bill
lot of,
Murray is a
yeah.
crazy guy on the set, Bill Murray, and go a little bit crazy, and they have almost a
They
fight. Since then, they don't talk each other for a long time.
I'm glad you said that because I knew there was something like it was always Bill Murray didn't do it, and so they never did a 4. But I didn't know what, or no, 3, right? No, there's only 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
three,
yeah,
the
3.
three.
3. Yeah, people consider the video game the third one, so I get confused. I never played it. Did you ever play that video game? Everyone
No,
says
I
it's the
saw
best.
I saw someone that played that on YouTube just to understand how it is. I'm
Okay.
not a big game player. I'm more collecting figures more than I
Me
prefer
too.
touch the things.
There are people, and I'm glad because collecting figures is already too much, but there's people who just play video games all day long. And it's
Yeah.
like, I'm so glad I'm not like that because I would be one of those guys.
Absolutely. So, overall, what do you think about this prop replica?
I'm getting away from props. I used to be big. I have like a life-size stormtrooper, and like I have you know from NECA they made that the alien head, the xenomorph head. It's like
Yeah.
life size. It's humongous.
Cool.
And I was like big collecting props, and then I'm downsizing now. So I appreciate that they make the props, and there's people who cosplay and have man caves, but right now I'm really strictly sticking to figures. So if they ever, I don't even have many figures on display anymore. I tried to limit it to a few shelves, and my Plasma Series Ghostbusters are on one of the shelves. So if they bring the line back, I am in on it. I
Me
hope
too,
so.
me too. I won't see the old movies in action figure form, because Hasbro did something similar with Indiana Jones movie. They did the new movie, but also the old stuff
They
together.
went pretty deep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and those figures really didn't sell either, it's very sad. But I guess maybe they're not as popular as we think to the newer generations. I don't know.
Yes, sometimes it's weird the results of the project, no, of the marketing stuff.
The marketing, yeah.
Shout out also to Mr. D Man 21. Everybody, if you are new on the channel, subscribe, my friends. But let's talk about something that sell a lot with Hasbro. I'm talking about this figure, the Spider-Man comics, 3 inches. These 3 figures, Marvel Legends. So I'm honest with you. I'm not a super Marvel Legends collector. I'm more for Marvel Select, for example. No,
Yeah,
I prefer Marvel Select. To me, I'm not super an expertise about Marvel Legends. If I watch this figure, I can say they are good, super articulated, but is once again Spider-Man, 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 and Spider-Man. So, tell me something about it. What do you think about these 3
so
figures?
everyone is going crazy for that middle guy. That's Scarlet Spider or something like that. I love Spider-Man, but I'm strictly a noob. I only know Spider-Man. So I don't go deep in it. Like I'll get the comic book but that Scarlet Spider looks kind of cool, but I just know I'm never going to do anything with him. So out of even the one on the left, what is it? The Jack-o'-lantern guy, he looks great, and I see butterfly joints.
Yeah.
But again, I just don't need any of these figures. Like they're not the core villains, and I'm okay. I'm okay on these. And I do collect, like I don't do a lot of Marvel. I do have a lot of Marvel Select. And I have a lot of Marvel Legends too, but I don't display them. But I do like the classic Spider-Man stuff. So maybe I'll get the Scarlet Spider, maybe, but I don't think so. Nothing here is jumping out at me.
I think if you consider this figure, speaking of the design standpoints, the design looks good. Especially this one is the head sculpt. You can see there is some dry brush also. So I think looks speaking of prototype, because we saw prototype, but looks like they are good. Speaking of the sculpt, etc. Maybe if I need to choose one of these 3, I will choose this one, because remember me a little bit more the classic Spider. Speaking of the colors, I'm not super fan of the other Spider family guys. No,
there's so many. There's too many. It's like Batman. I like Batman, but when you start doing Robin, Nightwing, Batwing, this wing, I'm okay. Give me Batman. I'm good with just simple.
Also because now we can call McFarlane toys Batman toys. No, make Batman toys, because they are so smart, because you can see how many repaints they did with McFarlane toys.
Well,
come on, looks like that. Sometimes I did some coverage with that, but they think that we are idiots. They will purchase the same tool in the same sculpt, just a different color.
People keep buying them. That's the thing. It's like I went through that too. I was like, who buys this? They made the Joker ghost. They made a ghost Joker, right, with the clear. Who buys that? People do. I don't know. Collectors are crazy. Collectors will buy pretty much anything you put out there. So I don't blame Todd for doing it, but who's buying them? Like too many. There's too many. You don't need a Joker Scarecrow. You saw that wave? He just painted the Joker on every figure.
Do you have Sam the Eagle for the Muppets in your background, or just another eagle?
So that's my character, Goosefaber. I made my own toy.
Cool.
Yeah, that's he's a graffiti. When I was younger, I did graffiti, and 2 years ago, I turned him into an action figure, and I made like a limited run of them. Here's one of them. This is the evil one.
Ah, cool, nice. You designed them also, so.
Yeah, I teamed up with a few people who could 3D print and stuff. I sent them my ideas. We worked on the sculpt. This is one of my followers made me the mask of him, and I put it on a body and everything. So, yeah, that's Goosefaba.
Cool. So let's see. Let's continue the coverage about the Hasbro event.
Yeah. Did they show any other figures? Because I saw those Spider-Man figures, but I was wondering.
They show other brands. So they showed that 3 Black Series figures. Again, also in this case, I think if you consider the design, everything is well done because Hasbro have great designer, great team, great crew.
They're the biggest.
Yeah, absolutely. I am also a friend of some of them actually, but for Star Wars, I'm an old school guy, so I prefer just the 3 original trilogy. Just the prequel trilogy is. I saw that. I have the DVD, but I'm not super pumped in that. I'm a fan of the original trilogy, so I think the figures are really good, but it's not for me because I'm a collector. I love only the original trilogy because it's a part of my childhood. No.
So I agree with you. I like the original trilogy, but then I also do Phantom Menace. So that first one of the prequels, I don't know why. That might have been just what stuck with me as a kid, but I just do Phantom Menace. So I will pick up that we'll see it, I'm sure here. They made a few, I was calling him Jamie. What is it? Anakin, young Anakin they made. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, that one was cool. Yeah. I don't have the picture right here, but I saw that. It was nice. Absolutely. And let's see the next one. As another for this one is I believe is a part of the vintage collection. Looks like yes, Star Wars the vintage collection.
Yeah.
Do you prefer Black Series of vintage collection?
So I never collected the 3-inch Star Wars figures. So I'm a 6-inch collector. So when Black Series came out, that's when I started collecting Star Wars. So I never collected Star Wars before Black Series, believe it or not.
Yeah, me too. I'm a 6 inches guy, so I prefer the only stuff that I collect is under 6 inches are WWF Hasbro figures.
The old ones. Okay, cool. You like wrestling?
Yeah, I love wrestling. The old golden era, especially. In the past, nice. I had a huge channel of wrestling in the past also on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I started as a YouTuber with wrestling, with this big channel, and then I moved to toys, then later, a few years later. But yes, speaking of short figure, I collect WWF Hasbro. Today I collected the Zombie Sailor Toys figures. They made in Hasbro style new figures. Really good. I believe next week I think that I will get my copy of the Series 2 with a beautiful Under the Giants figure. It's red. This Under the Giants figure from them. I'm a friend of the sculptor, Alex Ink. He was many times on my show.
Nice.
The likeness is better than Mattel. Better.
I think I know someone who is going to take pictures of those figures. So the toy community is great because you meet people who are doing this, doing this, and then you're like, oh, I work with Jazzwares. Oh, I work with like Zach. Me and Zach met on the multiverse forums for the Minimates at 10 years ago, and I've been talking to him ever since. He's a great guy, and I saw that you've had him on quite a bit too.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine too. He was 7 times of my show.
I saw that. Yeah, that's how I found you. So if he didn't share your thing, I wouldn't even have known.
Yeah.
This year, I'm trying to get out there and go watch, because I don't watch a lot of toy people because you have a channel. It takes up a lot of your time. I don't think people understand it. It's like, I don't have time to get out there and see what people are doing. This year, I made it a thing to be like, oh, look, this guy does live streams. This guy does. I'm trying to get out there and see what the community is talking about, what is doing. So I saw him. I checked you out. I followed you. I was like, this guy, if Zach likes him, he must be chill. And then I saw you were Italian. So I said, all right, this guy's a good guy.
I'm very happy to have a new friend because I
Yeah.
have some friends as a YouTuber. I'm a big friend of Shartimus Prime. We did 2 songs together. I'm a friend of
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm a friend of Pixel Dan and also The Amazing, and also people of the 3B. So I am happy to have friends, also maybe virtual friend, because I'm right here in Italy, in North Italy, in a little town surrounded by forest, a medieval castle and an old church. So I live in the nature because I'm a writer too. I'm a writer, musician, so I'm super busy with art, and I like stay in a quiet yard with not so much noise. No, I like that. Also because sometimes for this channel I work 12 hours because to me I try to do art also with reviews. So when I create a review, I built a set for a short movie because I did short movie also as a director in the past. So
People don't appreciate all the work that goes into a YouTube channel. They don't know. People don't know that, just one video you're watching, a 10-minute video, takes a long time to film, edit, especially if you care, right? So if you care about the video, you want to put little edits in there. You want to put a clip. It takes a while. So
absolutely.
It's nice
also because I like do stop motion. So also in the review put the stop motion because I like create like when I do a book as a writer. It's like to open a door in another world, no? And I do the same things with videos, with stop motion, but also with reviews because they built the what is the English word to see the scenography, no? The background. They like create a scenario, no? To playground, to move a diorama.
You create a new world.
Yeah, a new world, like I did with the book. I like that, explore new world. But let's see more about London MCM because there are the 2 things. And this one is something, when I saw this one, I told you, I revealed just a secret. No, I don't know. I revealed my reaction. When I saw that, my reaction was, this is super cool. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's super cool because when I did interviews with the guys of the Transformers thing on hasbro, I think that beside the other line, when you do a Transformers figures, you need to be an engineer because you need the works, not only the articulation, but also the Transformers stuff, the transformation feature.
Yeah, they have to figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah, and the design. And take a look. This figure is crazy. There's a lot of going on in this. So I like the design. I'm more G1 again. Also for Transformers, I'm a G1 guy. So I love Megatron. I want to see Galvatron. This old character. But I'm open when I see something like that because this one is really interesting, like intricate. The design of this guy. What do you think about? You're a Transformer guy, by the way.
So I missed that. When I was younger, it was Power Rangers. So I was never really into Transformers, but I appreciate them for what they are. But like, I think, the Transformers was really the 80s. So, I was like 90s. I liked Pokemon, the Ninja Turtles a little bit, Power Rangers, but I could appreciate Transformers. And people yell at me all the time in my videos because when I do toy hunts, I don't check the Transformers. I walk right past them. And I always forget. It's just something that, wasn't, but there's a big following to it. And, people love him. People love the Transformers and they're cool. I watch the movies.
Something that I'm really jealous about every friends that you have in US, like you, that you have many store specific for toys. In Italy, it's not like that.
Yeah. So when I went to Italy, I tried to do a toy hunt. And I found one comic book shop in Rome. So Rome is, probably one of the most popular places. If there's not a lot of toy stores there, then you're screwed. So, and then I spoke to other people like you have to order stuff from America, right? So you're basically paying like double sometimes.
Yeah. Especially the problem is we are colleague also fellow YouTuber. You know that the weird things of YouTube. If you don't do a review for something new, if you are not the first one, the review goes down. It's really bad that, no?
Might as
So
well
to
throw
me,
it away. Yeah.
yeah. And that is bad because maybe you do something better than someone else, no? But they don't care because maybe they already have in hand these figures, or because you're not the first. You need to be the first, number one. So
and you got to be
because
early too. You got to get it. You got to get when everyone's like really excited and they're like, oh, what's going on in there? Like I saw you did the Sue Storm. I didn't even film mine yet. I'm gonna do the Sue Storm review maybe tomorrow. So I'm gonna be late on it.
Storm, I think I was the second to do Sue Storm. I believe someone else.
Someone in Japan got it like really early.
Yeah.
And I saw him on Instagram posting somewhere overseas got it really early. I was like, I didn't even know that came out yet. So,
for example, I decided to start collecting the new cartoon Master of the Universe collection, the Filmation inspired, because I love Filmation cartoon. And I saw someone got the figures early 3 weeks ago. I don't know where they got these figures so early. Before then Pixel Dead is the Motu guy, so I don't know. Right here is impossible to find.
Well, sometimes they sneak out like in Barcelona. I broke this news the last week or 2 weeks ago. Someone found the new Spider-Man 2 Marvel Legends figure. It doesn't supposed to come out in February. He found it in Barcelona on vacation, and he posted pictures, and I jumped all over that, and I made a video about it. But you got to get on it early. You got to jump on it early. So
it's not easy. It's a big challenge. Let's see something in the chat. Blake makes welcome.
You should get him on one day. He does these cool little signs. He's big in the toy community. He's Mythic Legions too. He does like their signs for them at the Comic Cons and stuff. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Reach out, Blake. Reach out to this guy. Cool. There you go. I call him the mayor. He knows everybody. This guy. He's a good guy to know.
Yeah, you can find my Instagram page in the link below. Someone says that you are a Dragon Ball guy.
Yeah, I love Dragon Ball Z.
Do you know what are the two most popular characters in general? One, the most popular. Try to answer the question. And then,
is it Spider-Man and Goku?
Yeah, you know.
yeah. And Jesus, I think Jesus was on that list too.
Jesus. Yeah, let's see the last but not least reveal from Hasbro, because maybe my two favorite Hasbro franchise. I love Ghostbusters, but as you mentioned before, we need more. Ghostbusters so far from Hasbro are just Afterlife. So I love
the new. You know what? The new movie. They might sneak some old. They should mix the characters. Put the new old wave, and like what they did with Indiana Jones was pretty smart.
Yeah, it was cool. Definitely. So another brand that I like from Hasbro is G.I. Joe. So I love these new vehicles. It's something that I looking forward. I can say once again for this. I can say that. Where is my?
This is super cool.
I can say that this is super cool. Vehicles in those scale, that classified. So I love the G.I. Joe classified series in general. Do you like the series?
So I was never a G.I. Joe guy, but the classified figures look so cool. They're always packed with accessories, and they just look fun. They just look like army guys, right? What boy doesn't like army guys as an in-action figure? So I think they look great. Did you ever hear of the Valaverse? That guy, he used to work at Hasbro. He makes like G.I. Joe looking.
Yeah, the Action Force Valaverse.
Yeah, those are cool too. I actually, those ones are really nice. I have a few of those, and the G.I. Joe ones are very cool too. That's a cool line. They're killing it.
Yeah, cool line, but I don't know. Looks like they are so similar with G.I. Joe, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I looking for something new, I want something that is really new.
You want something crazy, like yeah.
So, for example, I like Mythic Legions because it's something really new.
It was so different. Now, did you like their space ones? The space ones didn't really do anything for me. I love Mythic Legions.
You
They're
mean
great.
Cosmic Legions? You mean?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But in general, if I split the concept between sci-fi and fantasy, I'm a fantasy guy. I prefer orc, wizards, elf, this stuff
Can't go wrong.
because I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. I'm a Hero Quest player, no?
Okay. Yeah.
So because of that, I prefer that than between Star Wars and I love the original trilogy Star Wars, but between Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, I choose Lord of the Rings. It's more.
So you're more mythical. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I did also a song for Mythic Legions with Shartimus Prime on drums.
Okay.
We did the song. Yeah, it was like that. The song. Let's see. Fire legions when you got the affection, you find emotions into a magic war. In a mythic land, in a mythic space, in a mythic life, in a mythic war. So it was something like that. Just
that was good. That was good. That was epic.
It was fun do the clip, the video, because I shooting Shartimus Prime, shooting his part on drums. I shooting everything right here because right here is full of medieval castle ruins, this stuff. So it was cool because I consider myself a director because I did a short movie right here in Italy, I did soundtrack as a musician, and I like create a short movie. So the video was to create a little movie with the song. It was fun. I like that.
I like that stuff. That was good. That was epic song.
Yeah, a song for an epic world of the legions of this fantasy stuff. There is a question for both, maybe World of Warcraft of League of Legends. Which side you are, man?
I never played any of them.
Me too. I'm not a game player, so I prefer play with toys. I don't have figures right here, but I have other things to show you. I did for my castle. I did underneath the previous room. There is another room. I built also this with foam. I create this wooden ladder. No,
very nice.
I did also the texture, the dry brush, the black wash in the end.
You put the rope on there too?
Also, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's sick.
Yeah. And this is my goal, my ambition is do everything is this type of. I want to do something really realistic, no? Also for my figures, because I love Lord of the Rings figures, they're so realistic. The Diamond Select toys, the Universal Monster from NECA are realistic, but I need to state something about it because and I did a review for that. When I did the review for the Frankenstein monster, I was upset because the problem of NECA are the articulation. They are so stiff. So I eat with the dryer the joints of the knee, but after that I broken the knee. I was really upset. So
NECA figures break so easy.
Yeah,
so easy. Yeah, they're not meant for playing. Pretty much. Yeah. I don't even bother. Like if I get one, I never push them because you're just gonna break it. So I hate that and I don't know if they have good customer service either. So you're pretty screwed. And you're in Italy, so you just gotta take it.
Yeah, I found the full collection from China actually.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
it's a good way to get the figures. It's a smaller price without taxes.
You should just go on AliExpress for everything.
That's right. You got it.
Yeah. If you find a good shop, you get real figures. You got to find the right shop on there because there's a lot of.
Yeah, I purchased my own collection of Universal Monster like that with AliExpress.
Yeah.
They are good. The only there is a comments for a solid fan of the channel. I need to read these comments. Hello, Alan and company. MCM highlights definitely the Ghostbuster Trap and PKM Mitra plus Marvel Legend. Wave. I need to breathe it. No, I read without stop. Mater plus Marvel Legend Wave with Ned, Jack, and Thompson. I'm hoping Hasbro do RGB haunted humans or fried features.
What's that? What's that? RGB haunted humans.
I think real Ghostbusters. It means.
Oh, real Ghostbusters. Okay.
Do you remember
the cartoon, right?
Yeah, but there also the Kenner one. They did, for example, old women that turn in a monster, or a police officer that turn in a skeleton.
Oh, like the character. Yeah. Okay.
They changed the action figure. They changed the shape, and that one was really good. Do you want to see one of my stop motion?
Yeah, let's do it.
So I want to share with you the last one, the new one that they did.
Nice.
Share today. One of these Universal Monster series, because by the way, on this channel, this Tuesday will be a Halloween party with some friends. It will be a Universal Monster themed show. So this is just also a little bit of a preview of what will happen. So I need to find the video. I will share the video from my browser. So maybe the audio quality will not the same. But the problem to share on StreamYard, I need to another type of file that I don't have right now, because you need to MP4.
Yeah.
So to be more faster, I will share with you just from my browser. So let's see. I got it. In just a few seconds, I removed the Hasbro stuff because we covered that. So let's see. Present. Share screens. Looking for the Mommy stop motion, my latest episode. So let's see.
Oh, nice. Let me go full screen.
There we go.
I got to see this.
Yeah, I go full screen also to the people. So let's see.
All right.
Enjoy.
Doom is closing, and yes, I'm a robber. I'm right here to steal some treasure. There is a sarcophagus. It's huge. Let's see what is inside. A mummy. Oh, let's see right here. Old papyrus, maybe it is a treasure. Oh, he's alive. What happened? The mummy is alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. No, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive.
And this is the end, because it's like something to continue for a while, but this is the last one. Do you like it?
Yeah, very good. I was like, you did a good job of creating the atmosphere. Like it felt, I like that was very good.
Yeah, well, because I totally fallen in love with Universal Monster. And recently, I also did a conversation with Tim Burton. I met Tim Burton in Italy because was.
I was going to ask about that. Yeah, what happened with Tim Burton?
Yeah, I tell you the story. I believe 2 weeks ago, there was an exhibition. It was a private party, actually, with Tim Burton before to start an exhibition that would be for many months right here in a city 1 hour from my house, so 60 minutes with the train, for example. I was invited there in a private party because I was in TV in the past. I'm a friend with an Italian anchorman, and he helped me to go in this private party. I'm also a friend of a politician in Italy, they work on TV. So because of that, I was able to be in this private situation with Tim Burton. So we have a conversation, also because we have some friends in common, because I'm a friend of horror director Dario Argento, is an Italian director. Friend of William Stout. And these guys are also friends with Tim Burton. So we have a conversation about art. So he's a nice guy. It was perfect in this moment because in this moment, as a collector, we have moments, no, like moments in our life. Now it's my universal moments, universal monster moments. No, so I start to watch all the old black and white movie in English, especially because it's difficult to find in Italian version. It's Bela Lugosi movie. Tim Burton is strong inspired by this stuff, in his work. So
like Gothic.
It was perfect. He comes near to my house, 60 minutes from here.
Things work out like that, meant to be.
Yeah, it was perfect this moment of my life because I fall in love with this story, this black and white horror old movie. Super cool. I like so much.
Now, was he with? I heard he's dating an Italian.
Yeah, a bad actress. I'm honest with you.
So,
beautiful woman. Monica Bellucci is the name.
Yeah, very beautiful. But so the Italians don't like her.
Yeah, in general, I don't like Italian movies.
You don't. Not even. What about the horror though? Italian horror is peak.
I love Dario Argento. He's a friend of mine. I love his earlier movie, the 80s movie of Dario.
Oh, yeah. Yes, of course. Yeah, the surrealist. I love surrealist movies. So if they're weird, artsy from the 70s, the 80s, the 60s, I even go back. That's the type of movies I like. So I'm watching an Italian one right now. The girl who got killed 7 times or something like that. I don't know, but it's an Italian movie, so I like.
Now you watch the movie in Italian?
I watch it in Italian, yes.
So you speak Italian also?
I understand some. I wouldn't speak it because I'm not confident. My wife speaks it because her family's from Italy, so the tie is even closer. Mine is.
So your wife is Italian?
Yes, yeah, and she speaks it too, so it's nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, her family, her dad sounds just like you, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. He actually doesn't even speak too much English, so I understand. So out there, dialect is all different. So I'll understand some stuff, but I would never try to speak it. No, I don't do that.
So you don't speak in Italian also with your wife?
No. Maybe one day I wanna brush up on it, but it's just you I don't know how'd you learn English, right? Where you weren't confident in the beginning. You're pretty good.
I learned English with wrestling actually because I purchased at the time the original was the DVD called Target Classics with all the WWF of the 80s.
You learned English from wrestling?
Yes.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
It was because of that. I watched wrestling, so I started to. I watch because when I studied English at school, I was really bad. But I was really bad also in music, for example, because when something is imposed, you don't like it in general.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah.
But later, because of wrestling, I started to love it. I started to learn English. And in general, when I watch YouTube, I watch only stuff in English. So I watch wrestling. I watch also some reviews. Sometimes I watch interviews. A lot of interviews. I watch. For my favorite, for example, I love David Lynch. He's one of my favorite directors.
Yeah, very nice. Yes, I love David Lynch. That's my type of movies. Like I like weird artsy movies, and I can never talk to anybody about them because not a lot, people want to talk about Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, and I'm like, that's fine, right? Like everything has their place, but like I like movies that make you feel something, movies that make you think, that feel cool. Like when you're watching them, you're like David Lynch, I don't know anything that's ever going on, but you feel like you're watching something fun.
Yeah, especially you go deep in another dimension. Did you saw the last one that he did, Inland Empire? Was a crazy movie, 3 hours movie of David Lynch. The last one, 2007 was released.
Oh no.
What's watch that. It's the last one because after that everybody refused to distribute to do a distribution because his stuff is so experiment that is a big because Lynch is from another space. No,
Yeah, he has fun. He
Yeah.
tried things. He put. That's what I like. Like, did you watch the Twin Peaks: The Return?
Yeah.
That second season was so good. Or the third season, right? It's the third season. Oh, is that what it's called? Inland Empire? I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, it's an interesting movie. Yes, Lucio Fulci is an Italian. Mr. Demon says that he's an Italian director of horror movie, the old 70s movie.
Is that the guy who did Zombie?
No, that one is another one, but I don't remember the name. I love also. I speaking of writer, I like one of my favorites, Stephen King. I love Stephen King stuff.
See, in America, he's like, it's too much. It's like people are like sick of him because it's like his stuff was like adapted too much. Everywhere you look, it's Stephen King.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he's.
But I have something in common with him because Stephen King is a prolific writer. A lot of books. I'm frozen now because I see you frozen. I don't know.
You took a little.
I'm frozen, I believe.
You're frozen, yeah.
Yeah, I'm frozen.
Close some windows. I do. I have the same problem. StreamYard is not good with sharing and open and different windows. I don't know why they can't.
Yeah. It was, but also because in Italy we have a Jurassic collection. It's really slow, the connection in Italy. Also in the night, because right now it's 1:45 a.m. But so no one. I think this few people are wake up now to use internet connection, but it's not a super cool connection in Italy. It's not really smooth. So this is
we have trouble in America, so don't worry about that.
So it's not only the problem in Italy.
No,
but I forgot what I said before. Did they go frozen? Stephen King. Yes, Stephen King is a prolific writer. No, he did many novels.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a prolific writer too because I published only 5. But so far, since 2007, I did 37 novels. So I have in my desk other 32 novels to publish. The problem is find the right publisher. No, this is the big problem.
That's the problem, right? Yeah, it's gotta find.
It's tough. Try to live with your heart in your life is tough. It's a big challenge.
Being creative. The creative path is always the hardest, but it's the most fulfilling and important, for sure.
Yeah. And the problem that when you are an artist, you can do only that. No, you can have a normal job. You prefer have less money, but be happy with your job as an artist. But yes. For example, if you got popularity, you can lose really fast your popularity. Yeah. For example, many years ago, in 2004, I was the opener of this famous band in Italy. And after that, I did a lot of concerts. I signed a lot of autograph because the people reaching me out when see me in the street or I sing in arena with thousands of people. But then I have a problem with producer and I published only one song. I wrote 200 songs, but only one, because in Italian, the show business of music is garbage. The Italian music, don't listen to them, man, because you will broke your radio, you will broke your computer, your phone, because it's bad. It's bad Italian music. If you try to do something new, you are treated like an alien because they don't understand, not the people, because the people are always doing something new.
Well, you guys don't have so many because I see when my wife's family, they always have Rye on, right? So I see you guys with your American Idol type shows, those shows where you're all singing American shows on there. Yeah. And I'm like, the music's never good. No. And I hate saying that, but the Italian, you Italians got to get your music, like, let's go, because what happened? Do you guys listen to like American popular Italian music? Like, do you guys like Frank Sinatra or Dean Martin over there? Probably not, right?
No, it's really popular.
Oh, it is?
I remember that my father was a guy that listened only American music. So maybe I don't know really well what happened for the other Italian. To me, Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, Ry Cooder, awesome guitarist from California, and James Brown, Ray Charles. This was the music that I was born as a kid.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I know that because my wife's family, like all her cousins, and because she has family in Italy, Italy loves America. They're not America, but their content, like the movies, the music. Like I saw her cousins had all the Marvel superhero stuff. So it's like.
Yeah, that's true. But me too. I'm a guy that loves American stuff because I love American directors. I love American music. I love also something Italian, but old stuff. The songwriter of the 70s.
Yeah, what happened to Italy's got to get their stuff together. I need to be like, I want to, like what do they make now? Right? Like it's like, what's going on? I want to like some new Italian stuff.
The Italian stuff is really bad. It's just marketing. It's always the same. Nothing original. Nothing new. It's really, really bad. It's totally garbage. If you try to do something new, if you're a visionary, because I consider myself a visionary, also with music. Mm-hmm. They don't understand. They don't understand your style because my style is not rap, is not pop, is something that is a miscellaneous. I mix stuff, no? Like in my novels. The reason why now I won't try to purpose my novels in US to figure out if there is a better market for my novels. So let's see.
There's so much opportunity in America. That's why everyone comes here, and that's why there's so much stuff going on here, and there's so much creative stuff because there's usually a market for anything. So it's like you want to do something, do it. Yeah, and I guess a lot of places are just like Italy. Maybe they're behind. They're not ready to take chances on some new crazy stuff. So. Yeah, and then the internet is great.
I sent one of my novels just this week to 150 literally the agent for writer. What is the name? Literally, or whatever.
Literacy?
Yeah, the agent for the writers, no? But the literary,
I don't know.
Or whatever. Like the actor, no? I discovered that in US, to publish a book with a big publisher, you need an agent.
Yeah. Or you need a lot of hype. You need they got to come to you. That's what a lot of people do now is you just get really popular online, make a lot of noise, and most likely now people come to you. So, maybe you
absolutely.
Could do that.
So I sent that. Let's see what happened. I translate one of my novel in English. There we go. Thank you for your help, the literary agents. That was the missing word.
Yeah, Mr. D-Man.
The crazy thing is that when I speak in English, sometimes I think in Italian. When I speak in Italian, sometimes I think in English now because like a bilingual, no?
Yes. No, you're very good. I speak to a lot of Italian people that don't speak English well, and you are very good.
Thank you so much.
So wrestling, I should just tell everybody watch wrestling, and you'll learn English.
Yes, to learn it from the beginning. What you gonna do, brother?
Yeah. I love old promos. Everybody, smash the like button right now. If you're watching right now, smash the like button. Thank you for
smash
people
the
coming.
Button and hit the subscribe, my friends. Yeah. So, because this channel is for you, I work hard like Rocco and many other friends. We work hard every day. So, just use your fingers and click, subscribe, click.
It's unforgiving.
It's not a big effort. You don't have problem with your arm if you do that. Your fingers, you do click like that. There is a question for you from my solid friend Damien saying, Rocco, where are you going? Any MCM panels? Also, what are your highlights? We talked about that earlier, actually, Damien. Yeah, maybe you missed the beginning of the show.
In the beginning of the show, we did handle. What I'm excited though is the young Anakin figure looks cool from what I saw, and Tombstone. They're making a Spider-Man Marvel Legends Tombstone in a suit. That might be one I like. I like the thug characters, like the Spider-Man villains in the suits. I think villains should wear suits.
To me, as I mentioned before, maybe my favorite of the reveals is the vehicles for G.I. Joe Classified, probably. It's really cool. And Lenny of the G.I. Joe team is a friend of mine. He's an awesome designer. And by the way, there is a little story behind my mug, this mug, because
I think you're frozen.
I'm frozen again.
Yeah, at least it looks good though. It's frozen on a good picture, so it looks
yes,
like
yes, because I saw myself. I saw myself in another two device. So like the director room in a TV show, I see myself in the other monitors, and I see what happened also with the. But you can listen me. Did you hear me or not?
No, you never cut out, so you're good. Yeah, just the screen for some reason froze, but it looks good. It doesn't look bad.
Yeah, it's only me. I'm frozen, so that's weird. I like the Phantom of the Opera right now.
Yeah, but I could just like stand still too. Look,
no, like that because the people move on.
Yeah.
Says this guy are too fake, is not real. We hear the voice. So let's see if I can. I don't know what happened with my. Let's see if I stop my camera and I go back with the camera. Something changed. No, nothing. Change only the frame if I stop my camera.
You could just do it a lot, and then it'll be like a stop motion picture.
Yeah, stop motion of myself. Sounds really weird. This is the first time that happens something like that. If I stop the however, until you can hear me, we can go ahead.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. You're clear, crystal clear.
Crystal clear, but only the audio side.
Yeah.
Let's see other comments in the chat. And then maybe we missed. Speaking of Spooky TV, I believe on Netflix they do the Wednesday. So I believe Tim Burton, by the way, put his hands in the Wednesday. Do you like that?
So my wife watched it, and I watched it with her, and it was actually not horrible. Like you expect it to be like for girls and bad, but it was actually pretty fun. So if you like spooky stuff, I think it's a pretty good show. It was pretty, and it wasn't even bad. Like it was pretty faithful to Addams Family. They didn't try to do something disrespectful. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, to me I watched that because I love Addams Family, and also because I like now there is it's frozen from.
Oh, there you go.
See.
You're back. You're good. You're good.
I'm back. You can see me.
Yeah, you're moving. You're moving. You're good.
Because
very
I don't
blurry,
see.
But
now I'm moving. Because was a little bit. There is a delay between because you have two devices to watch everything. So I saw that I moved before for you, then for everybody. So sounds weird.
Yeah, the Gremlins are in the system.
Yeah, I love Gremlins. By the way, it's another movie that I like. It.
Do you like the second one? You like Gremlins too?
I never watched that. I like the first one.
It's funny. I grew up watching the second one.
My favorite movie are they remember me my childhoods, something like that, are Ghostbusters 1 and 2, the trilogy Back to the Future, Gremlins. These are my favorite, probably my top iconic movie when I was a kid, especially.
So pretty much that's an American childhood right there. Not bad.
Yeah. My favorite comedians are Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, John Candy, Bill Murray. These guys, no? Chevy Chase.
Yeah. Chevy Chase is great. Everything he's in. Yep.
Yeah. I never liked the Italian comedian are trash. I hate them. Really bad.
What do they joke about?
They joke about sex,
uh,
sex, and sex. Only that.
and going to the piazza. I was at the piazza
Yeah.
and the Cumarafella.
Piazza means square, you know.
Yeah. I know you guys hang out at the squares a lot, right?
Yeah, me too. Not much because I'm a strange guy. I'm like so when Tim Burton said, I consider myself a weirdo. I still a guy, an outsider. I'm an outsider. An artist, an outsider actually, because sometimes I like, especially a few years ago, not so much. When I become a YouTuber, I become more busy than when I was only a writer or a musician.
Yeah.
So I have the time, but before I love it, dance. I like dancing, go on the dance floor and dance a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyone on YouTube is weird. So you have to be weird to be on YouTube, to be on social media in a form of creating content. You have to be weird. So I don't care.
Larger. Maybe the perfect word is larger than life. The perfect definition.
Yeah, and people don't like. People always are like, when people meet me in real life, they're like, "Oh, you're really chill." It's like, yeah, you have to entertain people when you're online.
Yeah.
What, you want me to be boring on
you're right.
You know what I mean? Like, people. That's why I saw you. I go, this guy's great. He's got his shtick. He's doing his thing. You're putting on a show, and I think the people that gets lost on a lot of people because I see some boring people on YouTube, and I'm like, people are watching this. I'm like, you're watching this boring guy.
Yeah, I'm agree with you. Yeah. There's a lot of boring guys that are more focused to be professional, no?
Yeah.
But they have nothing original, no? They have the same review that you can see many guys that do same stuff, no, in the review.
Yeah, and
I
that's
like
the people.
They are. You need to be larger than life. When I saw your stuff, I saw this another guy like me, larger than life. So I need to. This guy could be a friend to me because he's another guy larger than life. No, like Shartimus Prime, for example. No.
Yeah, he's loud guys, and yeah.
So I know that if you're larger than larger than life, like us, no, obviously. You are not for everyone. People fall in love for you, going crazy with you, and someone hate you because they consider you crazy, weird, no? When I do concerts, sometimes, I tell you a little story. When I do concert, some people going crazy love me, some people hate me. So happen that because when you are larger than life.
You don't want no feedback. You don't want when someone sees your thing, you don't want them to feel nothing. Right. So when people have a strong hate for you or disdain for your, that was a dumb video. And then if people are like, oh, I love that video. That's what you want, because then someone will leave a comment, right? If someone hates your video, those are the videos that get pushed because people are leaving comments. They're engaging with the video. So I almost do things on purpose to bother people because I know it's going to work, and it always works. This is what you got to do. Here's a little life hack for anybody creating content. Spell a word wrong in the title. Say the wrong. I have one of my viral videos right now going on. I said Bandai made Mafex figures because I knew it would work. Everyone's like, Bandai makes figure arts. And I'm like, oh, really? Oh, no. And that video is doing great. So, like first of all, people take the internet way too serious.
Yeah.
It's free content. Like if you watch something you don't like, guess what you do? You turn it off and put something else on. But there's people who are like, I have people that watch every single video of mine and they're like, I hate you. I hate your video. And they watch every single. So if you're not creating a strong feeling in someone, you're really not doing anything.
Yeah. That's also because remember, we as a YouTuber work in a niche because toys is a niche on YouTube. When I had in the past a wrestling channel, I remember I did just a news for an injury of Braun Strowman. That the video goes close to 3 million views for that because wrestling is big. It's big. Yeah. For toys, we need to fight in a.
And that's the thing too. It's like there's a ceiling for toys, right? Like Shartimus Prime has been the biggest. He's like one of the biggest toy channels for a decade, and it's like, but it's like there's no going past. It's like Pixel Dan, Shartimus Prime. These people have been at the top for a decade, but it's like, who's going to push through it? You know, like how do we grow the toy community to where videos are getting 1 million video? Like, you know, it's such a small niche that it's like, really, I don't even know why we're all doing this. You know, if we didn't care about, like, I don't know if the people who don't, some people are doing YouTube for clout and all this stuff, but it's like, you know, there's that ceiling that like no one's broke through. And I hope, you know, I don't know, you know, I mean, nerd stuff is really popular now. If it's not going to happen now, when's it going to happen? You know?
Yeah, the reason why, because I opened this channel is because when you do wrestling on YouTube, it's easy become controversial. So you got a problem everywhere. So was an escape to don't think everything actually collecting toys at this channel. But the problem, when I'm an ambitious guy, when I'm as an artist, when I do something, become a job, so also become serious. So because also a comedian is serious behind the scene, because you put together something really important and on your stuff, you put yourself. There is a question about, you mean, I think, Mr. D-Man 21st, you mean Roberto Benigni. Honestly, and maybe Italian, we go crazy with that, I don't like Benigni, I'm honest with you. I don't like Roberto Benigni. To me, is too much rhetoric, too much... so it's not my stuff. It's not my stuff. The only one they still love because his friend is Dario Argento, but only the earlier stuff.
Yeah.
Switching gear because is we go random, my friend.
Yeah, we went off real random. Yep.
Super random. So back to YouTube. So I think it is that. But in general, also as an artist, you if you're larger than life, you find someone that they like you. If you're not like that, you become just in the background. But it's weird, like you mentioned before, there's some boring YouTuber, I agree with you. They have a lot of views. I watch once, and it says, why they watch these guys? They are so boring, you know.
And I think, though, from what I've heard from some people just like nothing. It's like some people just want to eat bland food. You know what I mean? It's like someone's not looking to be entertained. They're just looking for maybe someone's just looking for the figure. They're not looking for input. So it's like, I think I get it, right? It's interesting. It's interesting. There's something to it, but I know people like us you can't be boring. You can't just do a normal thing. I can't. I've tried. I have to, myself shows through anything I create anyway eventually. So
I think also it's because of your Italian blood a little bit, because the Italian are really colorful, but also Shartimus Prime is something Latinos and Greek in his blood, he told me.
Yeah,
so,
he's happy, I heard him say,
Yeah, so you have something larger than life also because of that, no? And I think it's important also so an artist is an artist when put his color in his stuff, no? Yeah. When if you don't put your color, you just because if you do a review, high quality, but without a personality, it's something that everybody can do. You need only just a good camera, good lights, and this is it, no?
Yeah.
So if you have you put your style, you create your style. For example, for the comparison, you need to compare the figures. Every time I did a song for that in the review, because we beside that it's become the same things. Compare just one things that I don't like is show the articulation, right? Because it's the same things every time. Watch the head,
they get very
down, the joints. No, it's boring. The part I try to do but you need to do that, because if you do that, start to comment. Where is the articulation? Where is that? No, you need to do that in some way. But I think is a part of this find your chemistry. But tell me something about your toys, your action figure that you told me before.
Yeah, I got one right over here. So I like the 6-inch cloth figures, like Mezco, Mezco figures.
Yeah, I'm not a big collector, but because I told you just a little things. I don't understand the Rumble Society concept. It's something that is not for me.
So yeah, so it's what I feel with the Rumble Society is they created their own toys, right? Like, and they created a backstory and all that stuff. So my figures, I had a character that I did graffiti my whole life. That's the see that light?
Yeah.
It's kind of blurry, but that's like the drawing I used to do, right? And that's a goose. So when I was like, I'd collect toys, and now 3D printing is so easy and good, and like everyone could do it, right? If you match up with a talented person. So I got my stuff in 3D. I got a bunch of wholesale bodies. I got wholesale clothes. I know how to put clothes together, and I have a sewing machine. So I like tailored everything, and I started making my own basically small runs of like 10, 12 action figures that like there's a fully articulated body under here. So it's like
cool. So double joint also for the knee.
Everything, yeah, butterfly joints. So it's like I didn't use the cheap bodies. These are expensive bodies and everything. And I made a few different characters. This is Shadow Goose. He's like he's the evil version of that guy. But and pretty similar to the Rumble Society of just like making like just cool looking characters into like their own, because like how many Spider-Man figures, how many Batman figures do you need? So I got really creative. This was before I had my child. I had a child this year, so it kind of put everything on pause.
Congratulations for the child, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, so I was going real hard. And I think for like a full year or two, I think I've been doing just a year. No, yeah, 2002 to 3. And then I had my son this year, and I kind of took a break because it's just so much going on. And I'm slowly getting back into toy photography and getting back on track with my videos. I used to do live streams all the time. I used to do 5-hour live streams like every day. I was crazy for a little while. And I'm giving my YouTube channel a break. And I feel like my videos are doing better again. I feel like if you do too many live streams, your videos suffer. So I'm going to get back into everything. I'm going to get back into the figures and get back into the live streaming and everything. But I just took a little break this year. And I'm assuming you're the same way. I can't do something unless I'm 100% inspired, or else it's not going to come off good. So I'm going to wait until I get that kick, that push, and then I'm just going to ride the wave. So right now I'm taking a little chill. My YouTube channel's correcting itself and growing, and I'm very happy where I'm at. But
I understand, because, for example, this channel is over 7 million views, no?
Mm-hmm.
But because I did also a lot of toy news video, and I go in one point I decide to do. It's time to change something, because toy news honestly is a little bit boring, no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just news. Are you frozen again? I believe
you're frozen, but I hear you. You're good.
Okay,
I'll let
so
you know. Yeah.
Because I see in the device or whatever. So I decide to change a little bit. I prefer for the toy news do something like we did together right now tonight. So talk about together with someone, with a guest like you, and maybe when something really important happened during the weeks. And they move more about something more creative, like stop motion, reviews, and unboxing, because it's more creative, not than do just a news and over. So I decided to change some stuff to don't become tired of myself also, a little bit. I want to do something more creative. So I think now I'm moving in the screen. That's right.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'll let you know if you're, yeah.
So no, I think, tell me.
Yeah, I think I never had guests on and interviewed, like, or just like had a guest on to do, like invited someone and did a show. I used to do live streams, just like kind of talking and hanging out for hours, and just if I would people would hop on, hop off. It was very crazy and informal, and that was the fun part, and people like that, and I like that. But I would like to just start reaching out to people and having like a show, like a guest, and like what you do. you have like you had Zach on, you had Chartemis and stuff like that. So I think
yes, this one is the episode 89 of the show.
yeah, I think I might try that. I might just refresh them, start at 0, and maybe start maybe doing something like that. I don't know. I go with the flow. I kind of
If
like.
you want me on my show, I will be very happy to join with you also in your show if you want.
Oh, you know it. I'm
I
gonna.
have
I'll
the
pull that
piano.
card
You
one
can
day.
do a show together.
Oh, I was.
Do you sing? Do you want try to sing something?
No. I'm not a singer, but I do sing. But
What do you sing? When you
just for
sing,
fun.
what do you sing? When you sing, what do you sing?
Watch one of my toy hunt videos, and you'll see. I made the toy. I made the intro to it. So when you just watch one of those, and you'll see the intro, and then
Okay. Because I saw on your channel, I saw a lot of your. When I start to decide to do, I tell you how I discover your channel. Little story. When I start to build the castle that I mentioned before, so 2 years ago, I start to watch diorama videos for everybody. So you watch also some of your stuff also there.
Yeah. Did you see the castle diorama? I always get everybody from Mythic Legion saying, "I saw your castle diorama."
Yeah, I saw that. So I saw because before to start that, I watch many channels, including also a channel of the channel of terrain building are good also to learn something. A channel called Black Magic Craft. He's a great guy to tutorial and stuff. So I watched your stuff.
He had good videos. Yeah, he had cool videos. But again, you would just scale up anything he makes, right? Because he makes for the little figures.
Yeah. But this to me is only to understand, to learn the technique, no? Dry brush, black wash, actually to carving like that. Like I show you this. Let's try to show you something a little bit smaller. For example, when I give you another look like that, everything is textured for this to give you the feeling it's a real stone. And this one actually is my own technique. I never watch a tutorial for that. For example, I follow just my instinct.
Yeah.
And I create. So I use I texture a lot because I want when you paint this inside there is a work in progress torch, no? That you can there is the tea light inside, no, to do the torch.
Yeah.
And so to texturing, I create a strong texture for that because I want that it's so realistic. But this is my idea how to do this. I saw no one do something like that because I follow sometimes. And when I start this project, I was really concerned about it because, I never do something like that before, no? And when I start, I tell you the story because it's funny. When I start, I was really afraid to do a big mistake, to spend a lot of hours for something I was not capable to do. And when I start to cut the first, what is the name? Like a frame in cardboard to have like something that you can follow when you cut the foam. No, I don't remember the name of this stuff. I don't remember.
So,
like this,
X-Acto knife
with cardboard, something like this. This one is for a guy in Netherlands that called shifting lens that build these things. This is in woods, and you put the phone inside. If you put this one, is too big, but if you put inside and use the Proxon, hot wire, you can cut your stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, the hot wire cutter.
But I mean something like I try to do something like that with the cardboard in the beginning. I try to cut the cardboard to have a frame to follow when I cut the foam. No.
Oh, with cardboard?
Yeah, I try to do that because with that, if you follow, now I purchased this one is better. But in the beginning, before to start to cut the foam, I try to cut other paper, something like that. No.
Oh,
and when I start, my girlfriend said to me, I'm too smart to know that you are not good for this stuff. He told me that in the beginning. when I started to do this stuff, also my brother was surprised because of the I surprised myself, honestly. It's like when I do a novel, when I'm writing, sometimes I tell you this story. When I'm writing, sometimes I wrote novels. I write it with closed eyes, listen music, like almost sleeping. And when I finish the novel, I read the novel, I say, "What happened? What is possible that I wrote? This novel is perfect. Come on, it's the real things." So
But
it
you
works really
shouldn't,
well.
yeah,
But was
overthinking.
just follow the river, no? Follow the
Yeah.
river of creativity,
Yeah.
and not nothing was planned. And this is the same things. When I start to do that with the music, it's just to forget everything. I pump the music, the soundtrack, Lord of the Rings, a really high level, and start to cut and carving and cut, and then comes out this stuff, and it was a surprise. No, sometimes.
100% agree. Dioramas, right? Like the hardest part is really just getting out of your head and starting because it's so easy. You really can't mess up. That's what I always stressed in my videos. That's why I think a lot of people like them because my whole point was showing people it's not hard. You can do it. It's fun. And I think something with being creative too is you could also have too much prep. Sometimes you got to just jump into it and learn while you're doing because
Yeah.
that's how you do the diorama, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
like, yeah, you overthink it too much or you're too prepped. Then you're thinking about doing the diorama and doing it right, and you're not just doing it. So
Yeah.
every time I get the mode to do a diorama, like I just jump on it and I try to do it as fast as possible because then I want to finish it, but I can always go back and edit it if I'm not happy. But that's how I work. I do it as fast as possible. I finish it. And if I'm happy with it, it stays. And if I'm not happy with it, I can always add to it. But if I don't finish it like the first day, I never have longer than a day diorama because then I'm never going to finish it.
No, to me is a life longer diorama
Yeah.
because it's huge. The tower
you're going to
is
keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, I built also. It's not right here. It's in my toy room, but I built a staircase. No, the ladder, circular ladder, and the tower. The size, the height of the tower is 6 feet 8 inches tall. So,
no more big dioramas for me. Yeah, I have a few left over that are big, and I'm gonna cut them down or do a giveaway or something because I don't want no more big ones. They take up too much space. Now I do the little ones that go in the D12 shelves. I don't know if you're in Italy, you probably don't have an IKEA, but the D12 shelves are what a lot of collectors have, the little square glass.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so those
because
are the
I
ones
live
I
in
take
Italy,
now.
but remember that I'm a US audience, so I watch only US stuff. So
yes, you've seen them. Yeah.
So I saw some of your your EG page. You do some backstage of your photos. I saw that. So all those diodes you built, all those diodes that you use in your videos.
Yeah. All those videos. I gave away. I made a big train, like a Brooklyn subway train. It was humongous, and I sent it to one of my followers. And the shipping alone was ridiculous. It was crazy. So that's why I don't want any more big ones. I want nice, small, little dioramas that come apart, and I could do whatever with them. But yeah,
great. You are great, man. The name is right.
Thank you. Yeah, it's fun. They're fun, but you got to be in the mood.
Yeah, and you follow. David Lynch says that about creation. It's like fishing. You're fishing to find your idea, and then you find the way to express this idea, no?
Yeah.
And David Lynch knows what is creativity, my friend.
Yeah. Yes, he does, for sure. I like him. Yeah, he's fun.
So we are close to 90 minutes, but
that went really quick.
Really quick. So that means that we need to do this together once again, my friend.
Keep in touch, man. I'm always down. I'm trying to make the rounds. I'm trying to get out there more. So I was appreciative that you reached out to me. I was like, oh, perfect. So yeah, and I had fun. I'm a little rusty. I haven't live streamed in a while, So hopefully I was good, but thank you for having me on.
It was fun. Was fun. Also try. I think I want to do together something similar in the future. Also to maybe when something interesting happen with toys, have a
reach out to me.
Use live together. No, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We should do one with me and Zach. Do a three people on.
Yeah, should be interesting. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to him on a live stream in a while, so that could be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Zach is awesome. He's a dear friend of mine. So now I go to the piano because I want to give you an outro song for you.
I get an intro and an outro?
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, my friends. And thank you, Rocco. It's fun, it's good, meet a friend like you. That is larger than life, like me. So thank you, Rocco the Great, to be right here, Mr. Alan Super Show. So Rocco, was a lot of fun with you. And guys, this is Rocco Viretto, because we do something together in the future. Maybe will be something interesting in the toy business to talk, to create some conversation like tonight with London. Should be really cool. Have you back, my friends. But now, guys, don't go anywhere because before to say goodbye, there is a little fun video for you. Take a look, my friends.
Thanks for watching, my friends. And please smash the button, my friends. Please smash and subscribe. Help this channel to go to 100k subscribers, my friends. It's my dream. Please give me your love, guys. But also, guys, leave a comment and share this video with your friends, guys. But also, my friends, consider to become a patron to choose the next content of the channel. And also, my friends, become a member to be my guest in my show. That's right. And now you can see this video, or maybe this other video, or maybe another interview, reviews, unboxing, stop motion, tutorial, and more for you guys. So thanks for watching. Thank you so much. And subscribe, my friends. And so long, everybody. So long, my friends.